was built to last on the webs of the weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop.
Hello, folks. This is Viper Shadow. We're here to check out how the dating world has gotten way crazy, and now women have to look for real men in a different place than usual. This video is by the man Griffin Mind, and we about to check it out. Let's get it, folks.
Whoa, bro, is that Giga Granddad? Look at the comments. When you win bingo 5 times in a row. GTA 6 trailer looking good.
If you don't have a Valentine's, it just means you're just too good looking. And they're afraid that we're gonna reject them.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right. She's definitely not coping. It's 100% correct.
So researchers have discovered that promiscuity negatively affects women in a terrible way. Here's the deal. The more partners women have, and the younger they are when they lose their
Facts.
the worse off they are as a wife and a mother. They're terrible choices for marriages, unfortunately. A woman
That's facts. The more bodies you have, the less desirable you are to people. It's just how it is, man. Promiscuity in a man has always been praised. I'm not saying it's good either way, but at the end of the day, it's just like, that's what it is. That's what society is. Women look for the men with the most partners, and men look for the women with the least partners. That's just how it is. You can't be mad about it. You just gotta live about it. That's simple, bro.
woman that was till the age of 20 and had one partner, for example, you know, you wife her up in her mid to late 20s, is a better choice than a woman that's had 100 partners and lost her 14 or 15 or whatever age
That's
this one
freaking
was,
crazy.
when she started
14
fooling
or
around with
15
guys
is
and racking up a notch count.
How men rate women. How women rate men. Yep, this is true. This is data from OkCupid, and they found that men rate women on an even bell curve, as it should be, a natural bell curve. But on the flip side, you find that most women rate most men as unattractive. Not average, unattractive. Just further proof that women
Crazy. Even the craziest looking girl, she could have a bonnet on. She could be past 200 pounds, have slept with everybody on the block, and she'll still get matches. She'll still get simps willing to pay for the stuff that she wants. She'll still have dudes, sometimes even high value dudes in her DMs trying to hit. Like, dating apps is just not a fair environment for men. Like, if you want to be honest, I could post a picture and maybe get a couple likes here and there, maybe a few matches here and there, but exponentially, there are going to be a way higher margin of people going for the woman than they would be going for me, because I'm a man. No matter how I look, no matter how they look, at the end of the day, the results speak for themselves. They're going to get more matches than any normal man would, even more attractive men. Like, it's just literally that simple, bro. You just got to deal with that, or just not use dating apps. And I advise men not to do that in the first place, because dating apps is just not really a good place to pick up women. It's a good place to get hookups maybe, but getting women, nah, not so much.
aim for the top tier of men.
Do not ever snap your fingers at me again.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
Yeah.
I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your sugar, whatever. You're not going to disrespect me like that. Okay. But what I'm saying is that you don't move with me like a guy that's trying to court you, because I'm not. You're going to respect me on my platform. So that's going to be your last warning. If you act out of pocket again like that, I'm going to kick you off the show. Straight up. All right?
Frank
So now
Castle.
you know. You're on full notice now.
Frank
Cool.
Castle.
Are we good?
Yes, we are, babe. I'm not upset.
Setting boundaries, bro. It's really that simple. She does something you don't like. Just a stern, don't do that again, period.
Nah,
That's
I'll
it.
be
And
game.
then
I'll
see
be
how
game.
she
You
reacts.
gonna do
Because
that
this
on
is
my platform,
also
my
a test
show.
for
The show
her.
I'm paying for
It's
it.
you
I let you
testing
on to get
her
your clout, and
submissiveness.
you
If
go
she
out here trying to
respects you
disrespect
and
me,
respects your
nah.
boundaries, she'll
Nah,
apologize and she won't do it again. See how she reacts and then react accordingly. Comply or goodbye.
Facts.
What are the benefits that a man has from having female friends?
Honestly, none. They get to look at them.
Oh,
They get the benefit.
she's
Girls, like-
the worst. She's the worst. We just get to look at them. Yeah, if you are a female with male friends, you know what those male friends are trying to do. Just like any other man outside the situation can see what he's trying to do. It's literally that easy, bro. Men know other men's intentions. We not just sitting in the friend zone just to sit in the friend zone. They're I mean, there are some dudes who don't got the confidence to do it. There are some simps who will give everything to get the chance. And there's these dudes that just, like snakes in the grass, you know, your boy Viper Shadow, they're just waiting in the freaking grass, just waiting, sitting there, trying to get to that spot, no problem. They'll wait. They're not going to sit here and wait on them, but they'll wait until that girl really wants to, you know, and they'll take that opportunity and go for it every time, bro. It does not fail. It does not fail at all.
Like, I like my guy friends, but like I know in the back of my mind that they would want. So like I don't know. Like,
What are some of the benefits women have from having guy friends?
honestly, I don't know. I
to
have
get
to
piped
pretend that they
down.
don't want to, and I just like we're just a guy friend.
To get
We're just
piped down by
friends.
those friends when they're not doing good in their
Talk about the
relationship.
girls.
That's their benefit.
If you guys were walking on the street together and somebody came up and tried to rob you, do you expect him to try and protect you?
Of course she does.
Yes.
If he's gonna risk his life for you, what's the equal benefit for him having a female friend?
Yeah. Oh, out, out.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah. Say it twice so I
What's
know
a
you
good
meant it.
benefit?
You don't know.
He gets. What's a good benefit?
You potentially get some.
No.
Oh,
Not for
nah,
me.
no. Oh, nah. Why am I entitled to protect you then? I mean, I know this kind of sounds kind of scumbaggy, but why am I entitled to protect you then? If I don't get no benefit out of this, I'm not saying I'm like we're looking for benefit, but it's just like in a world like this, people are looking for something that's gonna benefit them. So if I'm gonna protect you, if I'm gonna protect and provide for you, I gotta be getting something out of this. I'm sorry, I gotta be. It gotta be something. I don't know what brother here is looking for, trying to get whatever. I don't know what his intentions are, but I'm just speaking from most men. They're gonna want some type of benefit out of being friends with this person. I'm not saying it's always gonna be the kitty cat, but I'm just saying it's like some men are just gonna take that because it's better for them, you know. I mean, it all depends on what you really want out of the person, I guess. But mutual benefit is something that is what should be advocated for. If you want something, you got to provide something. Just like in the dating world, if you want to get a specific type of man or woman, you got to be ready to do that work for that certain type of man or woman, unless they're unrealistic with their standards. Because a lot of these people, females, males included, be having some crazy standards. Let's just be honest.
So there's no benefit then.
She put in a good word.
Friends.
She put in a good
Yeah.
word. She put in
She
a good
put in a good word.
So you'd be a wing woman for him on behalf of his.
Yeah.
So he saves your life, you be a wing woman.
Absolutely.
She's literally
he's
standing
a
right in front of
loser.
him. It is
He's a
absolutely useless for
loser.
you to.
He's a loser. She just said it. There's no benefit. None. Oh my god. She'll be a good wing woman. Oh my god. She'll put in a good word. Yeah, bro, you a loser. I'm sorry, you a loser, bro.
To be around me. I get all of the benefit and you get nothing. But he's still there. That's on you, bro. That's your fault. Being a male friend is having all of the responsibilities of a boyfriend without getting any of the benefits. This guy literally couldn't even give an answer.
In Miami, we have a ton of options because we're high-valued women.
Exactly.
Yeah, you say that now.
I value men that made your life way better than me if it was $1.
You didn't get it out. You say that every opportunity you get to.
You know what's cool about being a man? You can afford a cameraman. And
I heard that in the background. I heard that.
POV, your birthday as an adult male.
Coming to bed, honey?
That's true. These are the guys I have respect for, man. The men that silently put in the work, not looking for validation from anyone, just sticking to the grind.
Is this your man right here?
This is, yeah.
If your man wanted you to change outfits, come into Countdown, and he wanted you to dress more modestly, what would you tell him?
I tell him, no, man. Huh? No, I was wearing this short skirt. I'm wearing these tights. Absolutely not. I wear whatever I want.
But isn't he
But then you want to complain when you get stared at or when guys start getting too handsy. But you're kind of asking for it. you can't be mad when you're asking for it. I'm not saying no dude should be doing it, but it's just like, if you get the type of attention you're looking for with these skimpy, pretty much wearing nothing outfits, what do you expect? Bro, we are in a clown world.
A king worth listening to?
Oh, I'm not doing this. Come on now. No.
He's not worth it?
All
That
these
yes,
rings
she still
inside
wants
her
to
ears
advertise
and her
herself
nose.
while she's in a relationship.
One
It's
little
not worthy of a relationship.
pull
bro.
and just pulls
Walk
them
away,
right out
Ice
her face, bro. That's crazy.
They tell you to go to Home
One
Depot
Piece.
to find a man.
My man's Aokiji.
So those are the expectations, but this is the reality. Heard we should look for husbands at Home Depot. Not in lighting, not in flooring, not in appliances. Gotten catcalled by two. Home Depot ranked 1. But then they come to find out that all the men that are looking for wives are leaving the country. Wake up to reality.
I ain't gonna lie.
When he
I
lives
ain't
with his
gonna lie. I'm
parents.
about to get my passport. I'm about to be a passport, bro. I mean, I've always wanted to travel. It's not for the purpose of finding a wife, but if I find a wife, then that's an extra benefit. But I've always wanted to travel, so I'm about to be one of the passport bros. You heard? Passport bros up. You already know.
Yes.
In my opinion, this is such an American thing to say, which is not bad, but I just personally don't understand the obsession that Americans have with being out of the house at 18. I'm from Spain, and there and in most European countries, we live with our parents during college and years after we are done with college. There are many reasons why, and I can explain that on another video, but it seems like here in the US, if you live with your parents after college, you are a loser. And I personally don't get it, because at the end of the day, you are spending quality time with your loved ones, you're saving money, especially in this economy. Or maybe your parents are sick and you're helping
They
them.
look down
Or
upon,
maybe you're
especially
sick and they
for
are
men to
helping
be
you.
living with their
The thing is,
parents,
we never
but
know what situation people
if you want to
have.
be practical,
So no, if you live with your parents, you're not a loser.
it is
and
a
it's not
logical
red
thing to
flag.
For this one, it really depends on the context of your situation, and this is especially for young men. If you're living at home, you're not on your purpose, you're not even in the gym, you're not trying to make more money, you're not trying to do anything, yeah, I would say you're a loser. Men need to be out there and they need to be tested. And if you're just sitting at home, soaking in all of the comforts of being at home, and not on your purpose, not pursuing something higher, not making any investments, not trying to make more money, not building anything, bro, your priorities are out of whack. But if you're staying at home and you are on your purpose, doing all of this stuff that I was just saying, that's alright, but still there's a time limit on this stuff. Men need to be tested. You need to be thrown out into the wilderness and see if you can survive.
The whole time I was seeing him, I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment. And
can you wear anything
I
less?
I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart. And
He's pressing the limits, yo.
It was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Why do you hope that you did a little damage?
Just, I like humbling men.
You like humbling men.
Oh, I've seen this clip before. Yup. This woman, the heart of ice, wanting to hurt men. Like, that's literally her only agenda, just to hurt men. But then when she gets hurt back, I wonder what the reaction would be. You want to fake and act like you love these people, but then when it gets done to you and you actually loved that person, I want to see how that shit. I want to see how that hurts you. Cause honestly, bro, that's not right. You going in just to humble people. Then when you get humbled, you can't complain. We gonna see how it fares with you.
Your pastime is humbling men. You do work at a strip club, so
Look at
did you
them
humble men
looking
there?
at her, bro.
No,
Like,
I
bro,
take
she's
their money.
bugging.
Ugh. Bruh, what the? Absolute demon, bro. What the? You can even see all the other women at the table are like, oh, who is this chick?
I ain't even gonna lie. You look like you can pick me up. I've been
remember that
staring
clip
at you. You
too.
look real strong.
I ain't that strong.
I mean,
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
300 for that and
Oh,
2,000
come
for this,
on.
way too
Yo,
expensive. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get all this stuff for a lot cheaper.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even attempt to pick her up, bro. She's bugging. But alright, brothers and sisters, men and women, kinfolk, that's the video. Your boy Viper Shadow, out.